back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Katherine, and if you're watching this video, that means you're interested or someone interested into the cultural exchange program for Disney or the DCP, which is the Disney college program. As you can tell by the title of this video, I'm going to be doing the Dcp Tag, or in my case the Cep Tag, and I've got the questions written down and I'm gonna answer them. So let's just start. So first question, how did you hear about the program? I've heard about the program from a friend who did the program actually 2 years ago, almost three years ago now. And she told me, she told me that she worked at Disney, and I was really excited for her, and I asked her how she actually managed to go there since we live in Canada, and she told me that she did the CEP program and that she really liked it, and she talked to me a little bit more about what the program was and how to apply and what housing looked like and the conditions and everything. That was in April of last year, if I remember well, and since then I've been obsessing about Disney. I always liked Disney, but now all I do is watch Disney vlogs and read about it and search blogs and etc. So yeah, and then I applied in late September, early October. That was the interview process. So as I told in my last video, I'm gonna link it down below if you want to watch it. As I said in my last video, the interview process was kind of long, I guess. Well, the application in general. So I applied in late September, early October, and I got an answer in December, and then my interview was during the first week of February, so like kind of long, I guess, for a job, but I guess that's understandable for Disney since there's so many people applying, so many people who want to work there. And the interview went by really fast, at least for me. They were so sweet, and basically during the interview it's a little presentation at first. And then they can tell you what the program is about, what you're going to be doing, what roles they want, and if there are roles that they don't need anymore or that they're not looking for someone in that particular role, and you had that role set in mind that you cannot do it anymore. I know that we couldn't apply for character attendant anymore because they already picked one, and we couldn't apply to be a housekeeper as well because they didn't need one. But yeah, basically all the other roles were available. So I did my interview. It was about like 12 minutes max, and then I left to go back home, and I waited for less than 2 weeks, and then I got my answer, and yeah, now I'm going on May 7th. Number 3, where were you when you found out that you got accepted? Actually, it's a boring story, really. I think it was a snow day, or for some reason I was home and I didn't have class or anything, or I had class like late at night but not in the morning, so I was just chilling in front of my computer, and we knew that the acceptances were coming soon, but we didn't know when, and it was gonna be soon, but could be any time really. But yeah, so I was just chilling, watching YouTube videos, probably Disney vlogs, and then I saw someone post that the acceptances, or that people should read their emails on Facebook, because we have Facebook groups if you're applying soon, and make sure to be in one. And yeah, I saw that people started to get emails and acceptances, and I checked my email, it was nothing. And then someone commented and told everyone that it was probably in alphabetical order. My last name starts with an S, so I was probably in the last ones to get accepted, like for this batch of acceptances. And yeah, finally the email came in, and I was at home alone, but yeah, so I was really happy. And then I called my mom, I called my dad. I called my mom first and my mom didn't answer. I called my dad, he answered, and he was really happy for me. I also called my sister and she didn't answer. But my mom called me back and I started crying because I was so happy. And it was something that we talked about for almost a year. And I was really excited and I can't believe that it's actually happening. And yeah, I keep looking at my computer at something down here because my computer is there and the questions are written down, so I'm gonna just try to stop looking there. Number 4, what is your role or preferred roles? My role is quick service food and beverage, and it wasn't my top choice, but it was kind of obvious that I was going to get this role since I worked at McDonald's for 4 years, and it wasn't like in my top choices, so I didn't put it as like my favorite jobs, but it was still like up there. And the jobs that I wanted were either attractions or merch, but I'm really happy with what I got. Honestly, I worked in quick service for a long time, so I am not stressed about it. Well, a little bit stressed, but I'm not that stressed about it, and I'm really happy with what I got. Like, working at Disney is amazing and I'm gonna make the best out of it. Alright, so number 5, how did you find your roommates and how many do you want? Once again, if you are doing the college program or the cultural exchange program or an international program in general, you want to make sure that you're on the Facebook groups if you have a Facebook account, because that's where you're gonna be meeting people and that's what you want. You want to meet people, and yeah, so basically I started talking to a bunch of people, and then I was talking to this girl and I asked her if she actually had found new roommates, and she told me that they were looking for a 6th roommate. So I joined this conversation on Facebook, and I basically just started talking to them and asked them if it was okay if I were to join them, and I did. And I was also talking to 2 other girls in that group, so they were happy when I joined the group. And then another girl joined their group, so we're now 7. I know that the max people in a Disney house apartment is 8, depending on the complexes, and also we might not get, like, it might be only 5 people that we can link up with, but if that happens then we'll see. But right now we're 7 people, and we're waiting to see how many people we can link up with. Number 6, what are you going to miss the most on the program? I think the thing that I'm gonna miss most is probably my family. Like, I'm sure I'm gonna be very happy with friends there, but I've never been alone or kind of like completely alone or on my own somewhere, especially in another country. So it's gonna be hard for me a little bit, but I'm sure I'm gonna get used to it. I'm also gonna miss my boyfriend. It's gonna be hard for that, but it's only 3 months and I'm gonna get to see him after the program. And also my family is planning to come down to visit me, so it won't be that much of a problem. Number 7, what's your favorite Disney park? As I said in my previous video, I've never been to Disney or any Disney park in general, so I don't have a favorite park yet. I cannot wait to visit every single park in Walt Disney World. And yeah, I think that pretty much answered this question. Number 8, what is the first thing you want to do once you get there? I kind of started making a bucket list, but then once again, I've never been to Disney, so I don't really know. Like, I'm basing my bucket list on videos that I saw or on attractions that I thought were interesting, but basically I just cannot wait to visit every single park. I'm gonna wait for traditions and our first walk through Magic Kingdom Park, and yeah, and actually I cannot wait to be in Disney housing for some reason. I cannot wait to meet people, and yeah, I'm pretty much excited for the whole program. Even the flight, I actually just bought my flight and I'm very excited about that as well, so pretty much the whole thing I'm excited about. Number 9, what's the number 1 thing on your bucket list? And once again, it's pretty much the same thing. I want to get Dole Whip. Well, Dole Whip apparently is super good, and I cannot wait to try it out. I also want to try as many restaurants as I can and take pictures with characters as well. Then number 10, what is one thing you hope to take away from the program? Honestly, I want to come back and be happy about how my program turned out. I want to hopefully meet as many people as I can and keep in touch with those people. I also yeah, I just want to be happy on this program, honestly. It's the first time that I'm going to be on my own somewhere and in another country. Like, I visited many cities in the US, but I've never been to Florida, so I want to see as many cities in Florida as I can, and I want to go to concerts hopefully, and go see movies, go out, try restaurants, you know, do all these things and be happy from what I did. I think that's it. I hope you like this video and see you next week. Bye!